Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a few updates. As you know, I don't really post on this channel that often, just when I get an idea of something that I think would help you guys. So basically I'm just entering now into final year of veterinary medicine, and I started sort of reminiscing, having a lot of thinking and a lot of thoughts, and I realized that I was really inept for a big part of my university experience. I had 5 years to do it, and I think I've only gotten my English together the past year and this year, despite the fact that fourth year was the hardest thing that I've ever had to do. It was awful. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it wasn't awful, you know, there was good moments, but it was mostly really hard. I'm not even gonna lie. Vet school is hard in general, but yeah, it was pretty brutal. So I just started thinking, and I came up with a list of 5, I don't know, 6, depends what I'm gonna include, I still don't know, of really important student hacks that you guys, I really hope that you watch this before you've started uni and you implement from day one, because they will help you so much. Because uni is great. I mean, I think everybody knows it as this like the best time of your life, but it kind of sucks. There's aspect of it that really sucks because you are powerless, you're broke. Everyone kind of treats you like you're the lowest kind of link in the chain. So hopefully these hacks will kind of help you guys out, and it'll help you feel a little bit less like just the scum of the earth. So first hack is get organized. So this is so freaking important, guys, like so important. The most important thing, this needs to be done before you head into the first day of lectures. I'm gonna need you guys to figure out what the hell you're gonna do when you get into that lecture. How are you gonna take notes? What is gonna be your sort of studying technique? How are you gonna get yourself organized? Don't head into a lecture and just sit there and just kind of go like, yeah, listening. No, like you will fail or you won't do very well, which for some people is fine, but it'll avoid you a lot of stress. So you have a few different options. Some people do OneNote, which, is it called OneNote? Yes, OneNote, which I did for the first couple years, which is okay, but it's not really easy to search through the documents. It only searches the words that you have typed. It doesn't search PDFs, or it does for some people. Sometimes it does it for me, but it's not very reliable, which makes looking through your notes really hard, especially if you're in a course where you're gonna have to keep recalling information from past years back. It's gonna be super difficult. So maybe don't use that. I don't recommend it. A lot of people that I know use just plain Word, where they would just write notes and make each topic would be a huge like Word document, and that seemed to work really well for them. I did it one time to check out if it worked, and it went awful. So that didn't work for me. But again, these methods, you know, depends on each person. The way that I've finally the holy grail for me has been doing Word documents with some extra notes, and then keeping all the PDFs, saving all the PDFs, and using something called Adobe Acrobat. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but oh my god, it's expensive. Like, it does cost money, and I'm pretty sure there is no student discount, but oh my god, it is the best thing ever. You can just write your notes when you're in the lecture and they're talking. You can type notes into the PDF slides they give you. I mean, I know probably a lot of people know about this and they're like, yeah, duh. But to me, when I found out that this was a thing, I was just like mind blown. It's so cool. I can't believe that this exists. So that's a thing. So that's what I would recommend that you start off with, because once you put notes into PDFs and it incorporates them so you can search what you've written. So your notes, what the lecturer says extra, you can put into the PDF slides already, which is what they mostly use to write exam questions. So get on it. I don't know what to say. That's what I would recommend to use. OneNote, meh, it's okay. Up to you, but Acrobat, it's the shit. 2, record your lectures. Now, we had a system where the lecturers were kind of supposed to record it themselves on Panopto, which is a thing that records things on a screen. But the amount of time they actually did this and the amount of times that they did it correctly and that it had sounds was, we're maybe talking like 75% of the time. So a lot of lecturers were just kind of not there. And sometimes you get lecturers that are really cool and they want you to do well, so they will just, you know, put in what you need into the slides. But a lot of lecturers are just saying, you know, that's your problem. And it will just be pictures. So if it's the picture kind of people, maybe gauge what lecturer you have. But a lot of the people that I know ended up getting dictaphones and just recording. I did it for a few of the lectures on my iPhone because it has a lot of storage, but I don't care what you do it on, but do it. Especially if you're in a sciencey type of course, record it, because when you go back to do notes or if you go back to look over it and all you have are some pictures on a slide, you are gonna just hate yourself. So avoid yourself that self-hatred, which you're gonna experience in other aspects of your life, and just record lectures. 3rd, and moving on to more general life hacky type of things, get yourself a bank app. Honestly, I got it last year, sort of the start of last year, maybe even sooner, I don't remember. I got Revolut, which is very similar to Monzo, I believe it's called. But they're sort of the smart bank apps where you can just do budgets, where you can save your change. You can literally look at every single thing you spent money on. You can buy currencies, you can buy Bitcoin, you can trade, you can do everything. And best of all, you can send money to people. So if you, I'm shocked that still so many of my friends don't have this. So when we eat out and someone pays, we have to send sort codes and bits code and whatever the hell that kind of thing is. I'm shook why it's so easy on Rev. Get a smart app. You're gonna save money. You're gonna have a strict grocery budget. You can save. I have a vault, which is something where you put your change into. You can choose how much change goes into it. It'll change your life. It's free. Just get it and get smart with your freaking money. Like I can't believe, and you can, and the best part is that I had an account of another bank, and it was so hard to do anything. They wouldn't let me have like a contactless. They wouldn't let me pay with my phone. With this separate, it's just something you link to your original bank account. I can do everything. I don't have my wallet ever now. I just have my phone. Do it. Trust me. Okay, 4th is something that's a little bit, I think some people would disagree with this, but I would definitely say if you're gonna live in not student accommodation, usually that's after your 2nd year, and you're gonna be staying in the house for a long time, get a house with bills included. And the thing about this, it's a little bit difficult, but a lot of times if you do get bills included, you can kind of negotiate the price because you're talking about one price. I know for my house, depends who you find, this isn't always the truth, but I managed to get my price down quite a bit. I was like, I want bills included, and also, you know, can we negotiate? And I did manage to get it down quite a bit. So try it. Might not work for you, but honestly, housing depends where you live. I live in a very expensive place, like area. My place is not, but if you can save even a little bit, paying rent to me is the kind of, especially for living in a place that I don't like. And I live very close to London, so it's just such a harpoon to my heart when I have to pay so much money for rent, and I don't even live in a place that I like. If I was living in London and I had to ship off so much money a month, I'd be like, you know, it's London, but I don't know. Just negotiate your prices, guys. Just get the lowest price you can. I mean, what can I say? 5. We're at 5. So 5, get creative with food. Obviously, as I said before, you can use bank apps to create budgets. Shop smart. personally, I find it really hard to compromise food because I don't know, food is just something that makes me so happy that I don't feel like it should be something I should compromise. To me, I don't really go out clubbing. I don't spend stuff on clothes. The thing I spend most money on is just traveling and food. So for me, it's kind of something I give leeway on, but there's so many cool apps that you can get that will help you save money. If you do love delivery and it's something you can't give up and you're just like, I just love getting ready-made food, it's my thing. There's apps, one that I got recently, it's called Too Good To Go. And it's basically just an app where you go, you search for different stores in your area, and they will have made goodie bags of food that is basically expiring in a few days or that day, or it's food they want to get rid of because it's basically they're making new or whatever. It's all fine, like it's good to eat, obviously. But it's so cheap. You don't get to decide what you're getting, but I'm telling you, so cheap. For me, it is a little bit difficult because I am plant-based, and they can't really tell you there is meat and stuff, so I usually only go for like bakery goods or vegetables, and it's from everywhere. It's from markets, it's just so cool, and you will save so much money. The only thing is that you can't get it delivered. You have to go pick it up. But I think that's really not that big of a deal when you're saving so much money on it. So I would check it out. Huge discounts. I don't know. Go check it out. 6 is this sounds really stupid, but it's to get your LinkedIn profile going early. It's really random, and a lot of people are really against LinkedIn and they think it does nothing, which I kind of agree. I don't think it's the best place to find jobs, but I think it's a really great place to connect. I think it really does kind of open up opportunities and show other people that, when they meet you and they see you and they're, thinking, okay, this is a professional. If they then go into your LinkedIn, which I think a lot of people just do to have a quick access to the skills you have, and a lot of people I think are embarrassed of their LinkedIn, but if you can get on it early and just build a network, it is difficult, but definitely just include the skills, have a clean, good looking profile, just explaining who you are, what your goals are, and just start connecting with people. So it's not for everyone, but I think it can definitely work really well for a lot of people. I think that it's gonna be the end. I think we did 7 hacks. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you found this video helpful and useful. Comment below if you want me to do any more specific uni type stuff videos, or whatever. Yeah, and let me know if you guys have any other tips and hacks that I didn't mention in this, because I am constantly self-growing and self-improving, and I feel sometimes like I'm really far behind other people. So definitely, if you have some things that I haven't mentioned and you think they're really life-changing, please mention them because I want to know. I hope you have a really nice day, and thanks for watching. Bye.